So one important information I need to give it to all of you is, as usual, this program is being recorded so that you can check your own performance later on how you spoke into this program. So yeah, back to Rahul. So Rahul, and I met Rahul. I didn't know Rahul before this community, right? So
Yes.
learning is the second thing for me. First thing is the community that we are building. Now Rahul and I, we are good friends. We have spoken to twice or thrice on a call in like probably last 5 6 months or more. But then that call have been for hours together, right? And I don't mind,
Right.
and Rahul doesn't mind connecting again and talking again, because that level of personal friendship we have developed. And how do you learn your mother tongue? How Nikita learned her mother tongue, how Anil learned his mother tongue. You did not go to a training center. I always tell this to a person who wants to learn English. You do not go to a training center to learn your own mother tongue. Then why do you need to go to a training center and learn past perfect continuous tense? You can just learn English by communicating with people. Just like you learned Hindi, you can learn English. So that is the reason we are trying to build this community. Now, Rahul is listening to me, Praveen is listening to me, Abhi is listening to me. So they can listen to how well I speak. I can listen to how well Shivam speaks, or Vinit speaks, or Mugdha speaks. Mugdha may come up with 5 new words today, and a beautiful presentation. Last time we learned from Nikita, she wrapped it profoundly in 2.5 3 minutes, and not a single extra word, rightly, to the point and in time. So we all learned from her. So that is the community I wanted to create, and I'm very glad we are limited people. We are not doing aggressive marketing, but because we do not want to have members like 100,000 members and then nobody knows nobody. I want to have a platform where this human element of my friendship with Rahul, my friendship with Shivam, with Abhi, with Arunish, with Nikita, all of these continues, to the end. So that is the kind of platform I wanted to build. And speaking about Rahul, amazing person. He has been bringing more members to the group, recommending, and I'm very thankful to him for that. He works with Adobe, and tech savvy person, and not just tech savvy person, but also I have spoken to him on political grounds. Okay, so I am not supposed to make any political comment as per group policy, but politically very sound, not just Indian politics, but he also knows about international politics, other countries. So when you think about Rahul as a tech person, that is just one side of him, and there is a whole different areas that you can be friends with him and explore. So I would highly recommend you guys speak with Rahul. And in the
Thank you,
next
Shivam.
and in the next program, I would love if more of, if Nikita, you could host next program, or if Abhi, you could host next to next program. I would love for you guys, and I would love to, work with you in to finalize that. So thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Over to you, Rahul. Rahul, I'll be your assistant today in the back end, accepting people, giving them technical assistance. Okay. So
Uh,
over to you, Rahul, and rock the session, guys.
Thank you, Shivam, and Jai Hind to everyone who has joined the session today. So we are going to discuss the bravery and the valor they had shown on the battleground. So we will cherish those moments. And I mean, having said that, I will start the conversation going. And before that, I would like to thank Shivam that you had created such a beautiful platform where we all can connect together, share our thoughts. We can anytime ping to anybody, asking their help for improvising our communication skills. So this is very unique platform where you can find a buddy to share your thought, that too in English. And by doing so, you can improve yourself. You can get something which is not very easily possible, be it job, be it your interpersonal skills, be it stage, removing your stage fear, and beat anything, right? So communication and way of presentation is something which takes you ahead from the crowd. So this is one very important thing which we all should focus on. So having such platform always adds something to your personality. So So now I'm going to start the topic because today I had been allowed the chance by Shivam to host this event. So I'm going to start it. So before giving you all a platform to speak your opinion about our brave hearts, I will want to start it with our great General CDS Bipin Rawat, right? Who recently uh, met with an accident, but he is not gone. He has not gone anywhere. He is always with us. His valor, uh, his love towards the nation. We all remember him throughout, the generation. Not, it is not that we only know him for a day or two. We only remember him for a day or two, but he is the one who did a lot for our country. So soldiers are the one who pays taxes to the nation, whereas we pay taxes to the government. So there is a huge difference between what we are and what they are, and how they are uh, uh, always ready to sacrifice their life for our well-being. I am very happily, confidently presenting over here only because somebody is standing at the border by, facing the enemy's bullets every time. So it is all their work that we are enjoying by sitting at our houses. So it was never possible without their help. So having said that, I will allow you to come and speak on our soldiers' bravery in about Indian Army. So as I am the host for today's session, so I will ask you whoever wants to go first and speak their opinion. Now
Yeah,
stage is yours.
yeah, Rahul, I
I'm
would
ready
just
to.
great, great. So Rahul, I would just add 2 points. Okay. So since the
Yes.
topic is about armies, I would like you all to be very, very careful because sometimes people come to me and ask me why do we have very strict policies? Let's say if one of you says that Gandhi was bad, there will be other people who will think Gandhi is good, right? So you two would get into endless clashes, right? And you will go with a heavy heart that there is difference of opinion. Not everyone takes it constructively. So because of those things, and because we are a registered company under Ministry of Corporate Affairs, so we have to make sure that we don't speak anything that is politically incorrect. Okay, so when you are preparing for a stage presentation in future, so kindly do not make any political comments, neither for the government against the government, because if you say Modi is good, there would be other people who would say Modi is bad. So let's keep it neutral. And second thing is, let's not make any religious comments, not for, not against. So this is, very strict rule, and let's not make any country related comments, as in India China, or India US, or India Russia, or something that provokes the sentiments of other people, because our community is such community that on Diwali, okay, I'll tell you this, I was very happy to see that on Diwali we received a very nice in the group itself, we received a very good happy Diwali message from a Pakistani number, right? So that is for those reasons, because our community is international. I would like all of you to present diplomatically. Over to you, Rahul.
Thank you, Shivam, for giving such a strict guidelines before all of us. So as now we all know, I mean, to which direction we should apply a limit. So never cross. As we all are mature enough, so we will never cross the boundaries, and we know the value of what we are going to speak, and what impact it will have on uh, the people around here. So having said that, I will ask you to any one of you who want to go first, please raise your hand. And yes, Vinny. So I can see your hands are you
Yeah,
are up very high, and you are very good in uh, uh, with your spirit. So please go ahead
yeah.
and share your
Hi,
thought.
sorry. Hi everyone. Jai Hind to all. Thanks, Rahul, for giving me opportunity to speak on real heroes. And our theme of today's discussion is challenges and victory of real hero. Uh, this is a very interesting and burning topic nowadays for discussion and to realize the themes and behind their definitions. Okay, who are the real heroes? Meaning of real heroes. In my terms, in my perception, real heroes are those who serve for the nation dedicatedly in terms of serving their thoughts, their physical assistance, their strategical leadership. They're all about their contribution towards the nation. Okay, in my streamline, in my synopsis, I will go to their introductory life, their how they select in armed forces or society or for the nation, their training, their armed forces life versus their family life. Third, their contribution for the country, and fourth one is challenges, and then we'll discuss over their victory story, right? So if we see their real life, real life is not just a part of general life. Far from home and loved ones, they the real heroes sacrifice their own life, their own uh, uh, luxurious life for the entire nation, so that entire nation can sleep in peace. The stories of real heroes, real courage, and and real their assistance toward the nation larger than their actual life. They are the man of street, standing tall in the hardset of the condition, and they are the men of steel. They, we can say the real heroes comes from their physical, mental, their sacrification toward the family, toward the society, toward the nation. They regards the freezing cold temperature to the scrounging heat always remains break awake and destroyed devotion towards the nation. They all are real heroes. If we think the real heroes in terms of army, we can say just like example of Vikram Batra, Manik Shah, in just Bipin Rawat, we can take the example of real heroes. Apart from they are the real heroes, but all the soldiers, all the paramilitary staff, all the the person who are surviving, who are developing their contribution towards the nation for their own physical as well as their life. They are giving their life to the nation. In my terms, they are the real heroes. In post-independence era, we can say Bhagat Singh, Bismarck, Ram Prasad Bismil, Asfaqullah Khan, etc., is the real hero. During the Independence Day, we can say other people are the real hero. Post-Independence Day, we can say our army, our parliamentary staff, our different security personnel are the uh, real heroes. Apart from war like Indo-Pak, Indo-China, Indo-Bangladesh, uh, uh, and our war with the neighborhood countries, they do some other activity like terrorist attack. They safeguard us entire nation toward the Maoist operation, internal conflict issues, just like different conflicts in the city or the states. There are so many climatic conditions like flood, like cyclone, which and the condition where uh, there is no under control in the state or in other administrative power. The army and other paramilitary staff holds the condition, and they take the action towards the nation. difficulty in the search operation. We can take the example of their contribution toward the.
Yes, Vinith, well said. So you are saying it all, very good, and we all know the courage and valor that our brave hearts had shown, whether it is at the border or at, whether we are facing any tragedy or calamity. So they have shown, their courage. They had helped us a lot at many times. So no one can forget this. And now, thank you
One
for,
more thing.
yes.
What I saw last couple of days, Bipin Rawat and others 11 soldier had died in the uh, uh, died in the crash, helicopter crash, or you can say other condition. So the challenges are also there with the family. If a general people died, we the part of family and the part of society, we cried, we the wipe in our tears, the moist in our tears. But the passion, the real heart I saw that with their family, they did not cry. They think they are strong from their inner soul, from their inner heart. This is the actual victory of the country. They learned through the training session their conditions, and their judgment towards the nation is real victory
So
of the
yes, Vinith,
nation.
we all are, very much aligned to you what you are saying. But as we have, other presenters available today, so we have a strict timing. So I will allow you times when everyone is done with, their speech. So thank you for your time and thank you for what you have shared before all of us. So so now I would like to call upon some other presenter. But before that, I want to share you something. I want to share you what we have achieved so far, and with the help of whom. Right. So I believe you are all able to see my screen, and this is the great person we are talking about, and and we are going to remember what he has done to our society. So let me tell you, he was a 4-star rank officer. He was the chief of India's 1 million strong army, and this is not sufficient to define his personality. He was one under whose supervision army did surgical strike. He was the one who made China army go back from Doklam. Under his leadership, Indian army got equipped with latest defense missile system, and S-400 is one such giant missile. And right, as per US Defense Secretary, his contribution was exceptional in bringing Indian Army, and especially he was very much focused on modernizing the military. So, and and he was the only person for whom the government had initially amended the army rules to extend the age of superannuation from 62 years to 65 years, paving the way for the appointment of CDS, right? So, and this appointment brought together the army, the navy, and the air force into one, into one earlier. So, so this is what General Bipin Rawat did to the society, right? So, having said that, I will again allow uh, other participant to share their views. So now, who wants to go now? Please raise your hand.
Hello everyone.
Yes, Arunesh, please go ahead.
Thank you so much. I think that today's topic is Vijay Divas, right?
Yes.
Okay, so thank you so much for giving me this opportunities. And today's topic is Vijay Divas. And basically, we are just proud to our army, and basically, army is everything for us because we and you are talking easily and friendly because only of the our Indian armies, and we have to be brave to our Indian armies. But now the topic is a Vijay Divas, and I have some history about it. I have not blame any Pakistanis. Basically, I am just remapping about our history that what is being history is. So Vijay Divas is basically celebrated on the 16th December, and basically Pakistan has been started a war on the 3rd of December, and it has been running a consequently war of 13 days, and including the basically matter was that of the Bangladesh, there was a Sheikh Mujibur Rahman who was just elected elections, and he just want to run the Bangladesh. Basically, at the beginning of that time, there was basically two Pakistans was there. First was the Eastern Pakistan, and second was the Western Pakistan. So right now the Bangladesh is that is a Western Pakistan. So at that time, the Sheikh Mujib Rahman has been elected that, but the Eastern Pakistan has did did not want to make him a leader, and that's why the Pakistan has been captured them, and they has been just captured to their eastern of the Pakistan. And beside of that, there was one union were there whose name was Mukti Wahini, and they have just fought for them. And beside the Pakistan army has been Pakistan people has been very strict laws against him, and beside of them the some people of Pakistan had been left out from them and come inside our India. And at that time the former prime minister was the Indira Gandhi ji, and she has been see that what these things are going on, and she has been ordered the army to just think about these issues. And after that our army has been gone into it, and basically at that time the our basically as the Pakistan General Najis has been surrendered along with their 93,000 soldiers has been also been surrendered at that time in front of the Nirmaljit Singh, and he has been surrendered at that times, and it is the biggest surrender of any of the army which is just in the world, because at that time the 93,000 soldiers has been surrendered, and including of the general commander also. So it is just a massive victories for us, and due to celebrate this day, we are just celebrating is as a Bijay Divas. And basically this feel to be a proud of for these sessions. And basically in that one incidents has been also been happened like that in our basically the Pakistanis wants to attack in our INS Bikran ship also, and but we have been attacked their INS sorry PNS Gaji, who just was given from the America, and basically
Yes,
PNS.
thank you, Arunis. So you made a really very good points, and that was very close to the topic of discussion that we are hosting today. So thank you for your contribution, and we will allow you some more time later, right? So thank you
Much.
for your contribution. It was really
Thank
very,
you so much
you
for
made
giving
really
this
some very good points.
opportunity. Thank you so
So
much.
now,
Rahul,
as
Rahul, may I add a line or two?
yes, please.
Okay, great. So, guys, what I'm doing is I'm also listening to you patiently, and I'm giving you some constructive feedback. Okay, some of you are joining for the first time, so if I start highlighting the mistakes that you are making, then you will be discouraged. That if required, I will do that to you on a one-to-one call. But what I'm liking about your speech, that I'm putting it on the chat. So after you speak, please see that feedback. Also, a component of a great speech is to start on time and end on time. Okay, so if your speech time generally for today, because we have 14-15 people today, so it is 3 minutes. Okay, so if it is 3 minutes, you should try to put your crisp points in 2.5 minutes, and you should try the remaining 30 seconds to conclude the topic. If you are not able to conclude within that time frame, then that means that you are not able to do time management during your speaking. Now in your office meetings or in any professional presentation, you will not be given any grace period there. So this is also one of those platforms where you have to practice time management. Okay, so request you to because you are joining from mobile phone or laptop, anything, you have a time ticker bomb there, so you can just refer to that and try to wrap within 3 minutes. And if you feel hesitation while speaking, you can refer to your notes, write down 4 to 5 points, and look in the camera. Tell that if you think you are getting nervous, you are forgetting, look back into the papers and look back into the screen and present. Take a deep breath and do that. So there is no harm. This is not a memory contest that we will learn and will present. Okay, so please keep time frame in the mind, because we want to make sure that at the end of the day everyone has spoken. And also the program duration today is not 12 to 1, it's 12 to 1:30. So you will have some time again in the last. Over to you, Rahul.
Thank you, Shivam, for adding your comments. Now I will not waste your time, because there are 13 more presenters. So now I will ask some of you to come forward and start speaking over the topic. So thank you, Varun. I can see you have raised your hand. So Anil, you will come after Varun, because Varun is the one who raised his hand first. So please, Varun, stage is now yours. Over to you. You are not audible. You are on mute. Please unmute yourself.
Yes, thank you, Rahul.
Thank
Thank you, Shivam. I'm very much nervous because I'm saying first time, and I mean, this is my second time I joined this group discussion, but I'm saying in front of everyone, first time I'm saying. Um, so I have noted down some points. First of all, on this topic, I will say that I salute to the real heroes. Uh, I don't know about the history of Indian Armed Force. Uh, like my last speaker was saying some history of the armed force, but uh, frankly speaking, from my heart, I love to join Indian Army and the Air Force, but because of the science, I couldn't join the because I'm from the commerce background, so and without maths, so I always wanted to join Indian Army and the Indian Air Force, uh, and I know they sacrificed their life. I mean, they left their family behind, and they are on the border. And I'm from the media background. We also do the 24/7, but I mean, we are with our family. I mean, the army people or the armed force people, they leave their family behind on the I mean, they work on the border and their families somewhere else. So i I love the respect for the army man and their family. And second thing, my wife wanted to this is a funny part, because my wife wanted me to join army, because in the army people get canteen discount. So I mean, this is a different track, um, and I try to finish my part within 3 minutes, and I salute to the real hero. Jai Hind.
Uh, Thank you, Varun. I mean, this was your first day, and you very upfrontly paid your respect towards the Indian Army, the Braveheart, and how you are doing 24/7 job in media. So this is very good. I
But
think that our community has one media guy. So
but
thanks.
but still, we are. I mean, with our family, they. I mean, they are not. I mean, they don't live with their family. They leave their family behind.
Right, the sacrifice they did to the nation and for us is something we can only think of and dream. I mean, until
Yes.
unless you will not join army, you will not know what it takes to be there in army. So this is really a very inspiring thing for all of us, that someone is doing their duty, tirelessly doing their duty at the borders, and we are sitting here very cool. And
Yes.
all credit goes to them. All, everything goes to them. My heart goes to them. So thank you, Varun. Now I will ask. So whoever wants to go next. So yes, Anil. So please go ahead.
Hello everyone, I'm Anil. I'm the first time join this group. Okay, on the suggestion of the Rahul. Today is the main key host of this session. Nice and very aggressive to join this group, and thanks everyone for giving me such we can say tremendous topics today. Vijay Divas, we can say everyone know, and everyone, I think 4 or 5 guys used spoke something about this hot topics. I want to continue some further last spokesperson giving some history of what about the Vijay Divas. Okay, I want to continue and giving this why this because the already East Pakistan is the part of the Pakistan. So why India come into the figure? Why? So actually, what happened when the partition became with India and Pakistan, the West Pakistan and East Pakistan both have the different way of the civilization. They are the East Pakistan have, or we can say Bengali Muslim, and West Pakistan have those have the your we can say Punjabi related. So they are totally hated each other, and they are not, since all the we can say center point of the Pakistan is in the West Pakistan, we can say Islamabad or Rawalpindi. So very tough to we can say manage both the end point. So the things lack of the we can say confidence with the current we can say government, and they start the agitation against our liberation with our rules, because the West Pakistan send the army to detect our the thoughts and this say, and who's the raise our hand against the liberation about that, like students, like freedom fighter. That time we definitely have a many freedom fighter who's touch with and have sentimental with India, those, and but did not like. I don't know how they divided the country. They are not accept easily. So they start agitation, they start provoking to freedom this country. That's, and many movement are started. So who's the one is the first nation of the Sheikh Mujibur Rahman. They are arrested him by the West
Yes,
Pakistani.
Anil. So thank you for your contribution. But as we have a time check because there are other speakers, so we will get back to you again once everyone get time to present their ideas and views, right? So thank you, Anil, for your time. So
Thank you.
now Anil has made some very good point around why the Indo-Pak War of 1971 happened and what was the reason behind that. So now we will also like to hear from some more speakers. So now I will ask you, I can see the hands raised by Nikita. So Nikita, please go ahead, and now stage is yours. Thank you for your time.
Okay, so today I'll talk on Rifleman Jaswant Singh Rawat. So I heard this story for the first time. So it was of the India-China War, which happened in 1962, and there was intense war going on in the Battle of Nauranga. And Jaswant Singh and his troop members received a message from higher authorities that they should withdraw from the battleground because India lacked resources and manpower at that time. But Jaswant Singh said that we won't back up. Like we will stay there and fight with Chinese armies. So in front of his eyes, so he saw his companions dying, and but he didn't give up, and he decided that he will fight till his last breath. And we can't even imagine, he fought for 3 days all by himself, and he nearly almost killed 300 enemies of China. And he never gave up at that time, but after some days, like, China noticed that now he is lacking his motivation, and he was surrounded by all the Chinese troops. But even at that time, before Chinese armies could shoot him, he shot him by himself. So he didn't want Chinese army to kill him. And after that, to take that revenge, Chinese armies, what they did, so they cut his head off and they took it as a souvenir. So but later on, Chinese army give returned that head to the Indian armies. And but they were also amazed by his selfless sacrifice and his devotion towards the motherland, India. And after that, he also received award of Mahavir Chakra. Yeah, this is the story of bravery of Jaswant Singh Rawat.
Thank you, Nikita. You were awesome in narrating the story of Jaswant Singh Rawat, and I want to add one a line to this story that when Chinese troops has taken the head of Jaswant Singh, Shahid Jaswant Singh Rawat, and when they realize, I mean, after India and Pakistan engage into India and China engage into discussion, they recognize the bravery, the valor showed by Jaswant Singh Rawat, and in return they given India back golden head of Jaswant Singh Rawat, right? So this was one thing I want to add. So China was impressed with his valor because there were only 3 persons who were fighting with more than hundreds of Chinese, soldiers. So along with Jaswant Singh Rawat, there were two girl, right? So who were supporting Jaswant Singh Rawat. So that was, that was height of bravery which Jaswant Singh Rawat showed at that point of time. He has the option to go back as India, and he has direct orders from army headquarters, but he decided to fight till his last breath. So thank you, Nikita, for bringing this beautiful story about our great martyr. So thank you for your time, and especially you keep it very short and very to the point. So thank you for the way you presented all this. So this time also you have round, right? So thank you, thank you. So now I can see hands. Abhi Saiwal this time. Abhi, please go ahead.
Hello, I'm audible.
Yes, you are well audible. You're loud and clear.
Okay. So, as you all know, my name is Abhi Saiwal. I want to start with that it was on the July 26, 1999, when Indian Army declared victory. So successfully capturing peaks like Tigers and Darling Hills on the peaks of our Great Himalayan, and it was on the altitude of 1,500 to 2,500 feet above the sea level. So you can imagine how the harsh would be the condition. Like there would be no motor roads, so we can go on. So our great hero, Captain Vikram Batra, gave his life. On our Indian field to protect his comrades. So that would be a great achievement for us. So we celebrate Vijay Divas to mark the particular victory of our Indian soldiers. We know that we are ordinary citizens of the country. So where our heroes of Indian Army keeps us secure and safe. When we enjoy our holiday with our family, when we are resting and eating food with our family, so our soldiers march early in the morning and do their parades, do their scheduled work, do their fightings, do their all their trainings, and they have only one motto for their country, that is service before self. in the world of selfishness, our brave soldiers work on the borders of our country to protect ourselves. Over the past many years, we all have witnessed our soldiers with unflicting determination in our borders, as Nikita mentioned about the China war, as someone else have must have said about the Bangladesh. So our heroes come up with a front. So first and foremost, I would congratulate us all that we are freedom. We are freedom, and we are independent country. And I would be I would be I would be big shout out to our heroes, and thanks to all of them doing for us and our country. So I also want to join Indian Army, and I'm also preparing for that. I would say that I was listening to one podcast of our brigadier. He would say that how our lives, why we want to join the Indian Army. So it is that he just mentioned, and he just shows us the mental exercise. He just put these strings, close your eyes and imagine, put these strings onto your wall, and try to picture your things one by one, step by step, and go to the past. So when you cut into the pieces and rearrange it into different things, you would see that your life would be same. It wouldn't change. It wouldn't change. So what our soldiers do is that uh, they put them into the strategy and do their work. So we have struggle in doing life, and we have faced our different cultures, different languages, different. We are going along with the different states. So that's how the challenging life is. I know I can speak a lot on this topic because I also want to be an army man, but I want to conclude with that I am proud to be an Indian, and the one who is serving our country is the topmost citizen of our country. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much.
Thank you, Avi. And the best part of your speech that is that you know how to open, how to go with the flow, how to go with the topic, and when to conclude. When because you know, a good speaker is one who can very exclusively wrap up everything within a time frame. So I mean, we all know this is a topic where we can talk a lot. We can take days to talk on different war heroes, but thank you for concluding everything, including everything within a time frame. So this is really amazing. And as you mentioned about Captain Vikram Batra, so when he was asked before going to war that when you will come back, so one of his family member asked him, when will you come back? And I mean, the family member want a promise from Vikram Batra. So he said, I will either come back after raising the Indian flag in victory or return wrapped in it. So this is the confidence he has, and this is what makes him great warrior. So thank you, Abhi, for your time. And now I can see the hand raised by Praveer Dasari. So hi, Praveer. Now
Yes.
stage
Hi,
is
Rahul.
yours, and please go ahead.
Yeah, Praveen, if you allow me, I just want to add one
Okay,
point.
okay.
So this is in context with Abhi and Rahul. So just like Abhi, can you hear me? Abhi, can you hear me? Okay.
Abhi
Yeah,
is
yeah,
on mute.
Yes,
yeah, yeah.
great. Yeah, so I mean, it's good if you all are on camera because that's when it feels like everyone is looking at everyone gives confidence. So Rahul, the quote that you mentioned, right? The quote that you mentioned, if such quotes, because these quotes are something that are more powerful than electrical energy in our body. So that kind of confidence. So when you are quoting somebody, when you are talking about somebody's life, it is also good if you could bring their best stories of life and also include some of the most inspiring things that they have said that can pull attention. So I was very nicely hearing to Abhi, but I could hear Rahul better than Abhi. Why? Because of that one specific quote. My attention, Rahul grabbed my attention more than Abhi because of that specific quote. So that is the reason in your, presentation, try to add data, facts, quotes, something, to make it feel realistic and something that people can connect to on a personal level. Okay, over to you, Praveen. As Rahul said, stage is yours.
Thank you,
Yes.
Shivam.
Yes. Thank you, Rahul, and thank you, Shivam. So, hi everyone, a very good afternoon. So, as regarding today's topic, which is Vijay Divas, so I would like to tell that we all take immense pride and honor in our armed forces, who truly portray the spirit of patriotism, dedication, and sacrifice. Like the armed forces only believe in one motto, which is service towards the nation. It's like our soldiers who always bear freezing temperatures and scorching heat to keep our borders safe. And they do not even think twice before sacrificing their lives for our country. So, like also Abhi said recently in his previous speech, like we all have holidays, like we enjoy our holidays with our families, like on Diwali, Dashera, and on New Year. But our armed forces, like who are staying away from their families, the soldiers, they do not even have time to meet their children, their wives, or even with their parents. So they are always committed to keep our country safe. They're always busy in their exercises and all other routines. So, and also like one example said, which is of a very famous war hero who is Captain Vikram Batra, who is truly known for his valor and courage during the Kargil war, which he showed. Like he did not even think before helping the life of his one colleague who was a soldier. So he stepped back down to help his so the other soldier during the war. But what happened? The soldier was safe, but the Captain Vikram Batra got hit by a bullet of a shrapnel, and he just got martyred immediately. So this was one of the examples of his courage, which he shown during the war. And for this, he was also presented with an award. So, and also his code name was Sher Shah, as you all know. And also recently, we all know that a movie biopic was also made on him by the same name of Sher Shah. So many of our current generations, and also we do not know about our war heroes. So that's all I want to say. That we should always show respect towards our war heroes. Thank you, and thank you all for your time.
Thank you, Praveen. It was very nice speech presented by you, and more specifically, what you did wonderful is you wrapped everything. You have a well narrated story. You opened up properly with a special mention to war hero, our war hero Vikram Batra, and you
Yes.
concluded, and that
Thank
all
you.
happened within 2 minutes. So this is
Thank
the
you, Rahul.
thing which we all have to learn from this platform, that how we can start, describe, and then conclude, so that nothing is missed. Right. So thank you, Praveen, for your time. And there's one more story I want to tell you. When a reporter from NDTV Barkhadat asked Vikram Batra, so how are you feeling when he won one of the critical point in the war of Kargil? So he simply said, "Ki it is not the place where we should stop and celebrate only. Ye dil mange more, and I want to win more points." So this is the courage he was showing. So it was feeling like Captain Vikram Batra is playing a cricket match or a football match, that he want to get more points, and that made history. Ye dil mange more is something that made history, right? And we all know how Vikram Batra fought for our country. So thank you, Praveen, for your time. And uh, now who is going to be next presenter? Please raise your hand. I can see. I can see. So, Paritosh, Anand, if any one of you want to uh, present your view, then you are most welcome. Or if you want to remain as a silent listener, then because it is your first day, you can choose. I mean, you have the option either to speak or to keep in silent mode and listen how the speakers are presenting. So, is there anyone who want to speak? So, okay, so let me share you something about one war hero of 1971 war, right? So let me share you, and here's one such personality. Upon knowing him, you will feel that yeah, there are this kind of people in our country, and I mean, do anyone of you know the name of General Cardoz? Anyone who was General
Yes.
Cardoz? So let me see his photo, and then I will speak for only for 1 minute, because we are going to close the session now. After me, Shivam will be present his thoughts over what all we are doing here, right? So I'm going to share my screen.
Yeah, Rahul.
Yes.
Rahul. Yeah, after you are presenting, so after you, Prashant also wants to speak. He has raised hand. So after you, he
Okay.
will speak, and after Prashant, I'll speak. Okay.
Sorry, I missed. So you all can see my screen, right?
Yes, yes.
So can you guess the name of person? This is General Ian Cardoz, right? And he was a war hero of 1971 war.
Rahul,
What
we can
made?
see. Rahul, we can see the notepad, not the image.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
No, you can see. So he is the person who was fighting very bravely, and during his visit to one of the mountains of the war, he stepped on a landmine and he lost his leg. And he immediately thought that it is not going to better in near time. So what he did, he asked to one of his army men that cut my leg because it is not going to be well. And when his colleagues denied doing so, he cut his own leg by his own kufri. So this was the valor he showed, and then he got it operated by one of Pakistani doctor who was held prison, during that war. So this is the kind of bravery he had shown, and he was the first disabled army person who has led a command and a brigade while being disabled. So he has lost one leg due to that landmine blast, but still he requested Indian Army that he want to serve the nation more, and he is well. I mean, he can do well enough. So he had an artificial leg, and he was commanding. So he was the first disabled army man who was commanding a brigade, and and he has his troops. So we should all pay our tribute to this brave hearts. He is an unsung war hero. So thank you, Shivam. Now, Paritos can go.
Yes, Prashant. Prashant,
Sorry,
over.
Prashant. Sorry,
Yeah.
Prashant.
Yeah. Hi, Shivam.
Hi, Prashant. Hi. Yeah. So
Hi,
Prashant,
Raf.
before Prashant, before you start, I'll just tell you all briefly about Prashant. So I met
Yes.
Prashant last Sunday, and there is another counseling session that we run. So that is basically to promote our paid programs, and I met Prashant there. He had joined, and it is very difficult, to convince existing members to come into paid programs. But Prashant, on the very first day, he spoke to me for like around 15-20 minutes, and then he trusted me, and then he joined our paid program. And most of you are already a paid program members: Nikita, Rahul, Varun, Vineet. Most of you are, and Prashant trusted me on one day, like within 15-20 minutes call. So thank you, Prashant, for trusting us and joining the community. So kindly share what you have prepared, and once you have shared, kindly take 30 minutes, 30 seconds, 45 seconds to tell us, if you are happy joining our paid program, and what makes you happy and why did you join. So after your presentation, you can say a few lines about that as well. Over to you.
Yeah, I. mm, uh,
No problem, Prashant. I'm sure, Prashant, you have written some notes preparing from YouTube and different places.
Nervous.
No, no problem. You can look at your notes. I think you had prepared some notes, right?
I have made a note of this topic.
Okay.
So, can I proceed?
Yes,
Yes,
please.
yes, please.
First of all, a big salute to all the brave soldiers who have stood on the border to protect their motherland, and a big tribute to all the brave martyrs who sacrificed themselves for the country. Friends, the day of 16th December is one of the important days in the history of India. This day is celebrated in India as Vijay Diwas. December 16 is celebrated remembering the 1971 war between India and West Pakistan, in which India won. The reason for the war was to release East Pakistan, that is Bangladesh, from the part of Pakistan. Prior to 1971, Bangladesh was a part of Pakistan, which was called East Pakistan, and present Pakistan was called West Pakistan. So at that time, the people of East Pakistan, that is Bangladesh, were constantly being tortured by the Pakistani army. There was huge dissatisfaction against the military ruler of Pakistan, General Ayub Khan, in East Pakistan. Then India supported Bangladesh against Pakistan harassment. The Mukti Bahini movement was also formed to stop the violence of the Pakistani army, which was also supported by the Indian army. But the war started when Pakistan launched airstrikes on 11 Indian air bases on 3rd December. Then India quickly responded to the Pakistan army's movements in the west and captured around 15,010 kilometers of Pakistan territory. So in this way, India gave 75 million people of Bangladesh their freedom. Therefore, the day of 16 December is celebrated as Vijay Diwas, remembering Bangladesh independence and India's victory. Thank you.
Thank you, Prashant. So Prashant, what I liked about your speech is that if you practice, okay. So most of us when we are presenting in a different conversational natural tone, but then
Yes.
it is a quality of your voice, and it is also something that you can improve on. So on a personal conversation, you can be more natural, but the way you read it, I felt like if you practice more, if you work on an accent and practice, I think in future you can be a good news anchor. So you have
Yes.
that formal tone. So that is one thing I liked. So great, guys. Can we have everyone turn on the camera, because I want to communicate with all of you. Then we'll just casually talk and then we'll call it a day. Great. So most of you are already a part of our program, okay, paid program. So what happens is the program, this live program that we are doing on Sunday, this is for a very limited time. We are even letting people who have not jumped to a paid program access it. So what happens? You go to a training institute, they'll charge you 6,000, 7,000 for 3 months program, where one teacher will teach you and 10, 20 other students, and you will not be able to learn, right? So here we have a community, and what happens is we want to grow this community. So Rahul, brings few people to join the group. When Nikita brings few people to join the group, what happens is community gets larger. So if Varun's friend can become Rahul's friend, Rahul friends like Rahul brought Vinith. So now Vinith, I know Vinith. Now Vinith and I, when we start communicating more often, this is one network that will create, right? So this network will be very helpful. So I would request everyone to jump onto paid program. See, we offer 52 live group discussion sessions in a year every Sunday, like every Sunday, 1.5 hour. Okay, so if you see, it is more than 70, 80 hours. So we will also be offering expert-led, webinar sessions every month, one from January onwards. So there are a lot of things coming up, and to invest back into the community, we need to make it from the community, right? So for 1 year, I supported, the community entirely from my funds. But then what happens is, we want to invest some money back into it. So we are doing lots of Instagram marketing. That is where, that is how Prashant joined our paid program. He saw our Instagram ads, right? So how do we do that? how do Praveen become friends with Prashant and Prashant becomes friend with Arunish? Because we run that Instagram ads and a few other advertisements, and where that fund comes from your registrations, right? So let us contribute to make this community a large one. If you have already joined premium, please bring in your friends. If you have not joined, please join. And if you think that there is something lacking in the community, I have sent, at least 200 plus personal messages. I think most of you may have received my messages. You received it, Vinith, did you receive it? Praveen, did you receive my message today personally?
Yes, Shubham, I had received your message on WhatsApp. I think yes, I had
Yes.
yes.
Yes, so I am personally communicating with each one of you as much as possible. So, let's say if you want to practice in the evening, let's say if you message me today, if I'm not free in a day or two, I can make myself available for 5-10 minutes to talk and practice with you directly. So, let's make this thing happen. And if there is any feedback, give it to us, we'll improve. If not, please hop on to our, paid program. So if I may start with Vinith, Vinith, what was your, you paid for the program 999. What made you think, you tried our program once, so it's not like you directly paid. You tried once and then you paid. So what good thing you saw in us, and why should other people, join our paid program? You are on mute. You are on mute, Vinith.
Thanks. When I joined the last Sunday program, that is a last Sunday discussion, it helps me to understand what type of peoples are discussing, what type of themes, and to the proper feedback. Apart from the proper feedback, this is the platform where I can learn, where I can speak, and where I can get a feedback from our community group and our mentors also. So this helps to motivate me for going to the paid program. And I am one of the you can lucky man, I mean, in this community to discuss and discuss the theme and improve myself through the community learning. Thanks. Hello. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes,
Hello.
yes, Vinith. Yes, Vinith. I heard you. My mic was on mute to avoid disturbance. So thank you very much, Vinith, for trusting us and being a part of our paid community. Praveen, so far you have not joined. Do you think we can do anything better to help you join the program? Is there anything we can do to excite you for or to help you join the paid program?
No, actually, the problem was I have been member of the group since long, but I was not being able to attend the meetings regularly. I
Okay.
was not being consistent. So just I am now trying to be more consistent as I was not getting time earlier. So,
Okay.
and I will also think about getting into the paid program, sure.
Great, amazing. So guys, if you see, there are 52 live programs. Okay. So if you divide 999 by 52, hardly 20 rupees comes per program. So let's say in a month you are missing 2 program. Even in that situation, it is okay. So I will tell you my idea of creating this paid program. I want you all to invest 999 minimum and 3 hours every week. Okay. So what do I mean by 3 hours every week? I will break it down for you. Okay. So 1.5 hour of this program on Sunday, where we all meet, talk, listen to other people. Like if you want to make a, paneer, you have to go and get the ingredients, right? Just like that, if you want to give the output, if you want to speak better, you have to listen to other people speak. Now, if Prasant is listening to Varun, if Varun is listening to Anand, so what happens is you get confidence. Now, Varun was saying that, I don't have confidence. I'm, not feeling very confident to speak, but he's coming. He spoke very well today. Prashant was also feeling that, he may not be confident, but he wrote a speech. He sent it to me on WhatsApp, and today he read it. But after 3 months, if he is regular, he will improve. He will start he will start delivering speeches without, looking into the papers that heavily. So that is why practice makes a man perfect comes. So we all want that dream job. I was speaking to Rahul. Rahul, are you with us or have you left? Rahul, are you with us? Okay, so one of the candidates, I was talking to that person in the group, and I said, if you know how to effectively communicate in English, okay, because English is not a foreign language. Kindly understand this. English is a language that is a global language, right? So if you want to communicate with your clients, you are a great engineer or you are a great business person. But if you don't know to put your mind, what you are thinking into a language and communicate to the other person, then you are failing to deliver. So if I don't understand, let's say, Varun is my senior, and if I'm trying to explain something to Varun, if I'm trying to explain my business idea, but my communication skills are not that great, I can't explain. Even though my idea is of $1 million, I can't explain it to Varun properly. And he may reject my idea, not because it's bad, but because I'm failing to explain it to him. So even if you are starting your career, if you know how to effectively communicate, that will at least impact your salary by 1 lakh in your package, even if you are starting your job. Why do you think persons studying from same college, they get higher package and other people don't get jobs and get lesser package? Why? It's because of their, one of the major reasons is their communication skills. They are not able to sell themselves properly. Now, what am I doing to you? I'm selling my premium program to you. Everything in this life is about sales. You go and marry a beautiful girl, you have to sell why she should marry you. If you are not able to effectively communicate, you will not be able to marry her or marry him, right? So this effective communication skills, if you are learning effective communication in English, you will be able to do this, replicate the same thing in Hindi also. So it is not learning a language, it is also learning how to talk and what to talk, So that is the program. So there are lots of politicians and other people